handcuffed yourself by the things that you say about yourself. If she had felt sorry for her situation and her life at that very moment, right now I wouldn't be living in this country and even having these opportunities to do all these things that I do. The destiny for your life is great. The vision for your life is great. But you yourself have decided to go against that and start feeling sorry for yourself. When a man is assertive, he is a boss. When a woman is assertive, she is a bitch. Why? You have got your brain, your skin, your legs, your mouth, your ears, everything. Yeah, if I say to you that you've got arm privilege, someone else doesn't have one. You've got leg privilege, someone else doesn't have that. You've got face privilege, some people have skin that is tearing apart. You need to try to stop feeling sorry for yourself. When life gets hard, instead of saying why me, just say to life, try me. You've handcuffed yourself by the things that you say about yourself. You are saying, I don't have pretty privilege, I don't have money privilege, I don't have this kind of privilege. But you've got 2 arms, 2 hands, 2 legs. Somebody else doesn't have that. Somebody else doesn't have all those things. You can see and watch my video right now. Someone else can only just hear me. You can communicate and talk. Someone else cannot, will need assistance for their words to be spoken for them. Hey, my name is Lucy. You want to subscribe because this video is going to be a video that you want to watch. You feel so sorry for yourself and you expect things to happen in your life. Let me tell you something. The moment you start feeling sorry for yourself, it's like you've disregarded who you are as a human being. You've disregarded the things that you have in your life. There are people who are actually struggling with things in their life that you look at yourself and you're like, I am more privileged than I think. You have got your mind. I have seen people, I have watched people that I have seen personally that I look at and I'm like, oh my God, this person is extremely beautiful. This person has got it all. Like they are just here on the top, you know. And they're just like, oh my God, I look at you and you're just this Instagrammable person. You're just this person that on Instagram you'd have it all. Then I had someone like that, and every single time she constantly pointed out the flaws on her. She constantly pointed out the fact that look at my arms, look at how I am, or I'm not as good as this person, or I'm not this in person. And let me tell you something, yeah, that person became unattractive to me. They became very unattractive to me because let me tell you something, beauty is something that is easy, but the mind is something that is hard. Let's go back to background story. Let me tell you something, people, yeah? Right now, in this age where we're living, women, we have a voice. I can sit down here on this platform and I can talk to you and I can tell you everything that I can say to you. But back in the day, a woman who was woke, a woman who had power, a woman that could literally stand up and lead a group of people was called a witch. That kind of woman was called a witch because they would say, how can this woman have this power to control all these people, to talk to all these people, and all these people follow and they understand and they go through with all this? They were dimmed down, they were experimented on, they were used in so many ways and in so many areas and in so many things in life, you know, that power right now that we're using, right, it's a very beautiful thing. You can't live your life every single day feeling sorry for yourself because you don't have that privilege. Every single day you live, you can turn that thing that you feel sorry about yourself into something beautiful. There are things that happen in life that literally can control you. You have to look at yourself as a lucky person. You have to look at yourself as a lucky person. You have to say to yourself, I am that thing that I aspire to be. I am that confident person because I aspire to be that confident person. Don't be embarrassed of standing firm and speaking to yourself. This is why they say when a man is assertive, he is a boss. When a woman is assertive, she is a bitch. Why? Why does it have to be like that? Because if I stand here and I say, you know what, I'm a privileged person, I'm a confident girl, you know, I have, you know, got this, I've got like a mind of my own. You know, if I sit down and I say this, most of you will put down in your comments and say, she's arrogant, she's so full of herself, she doesn't know what she's doing, this and that and that, all those kind of things, you know, because I'm living to the truthfulness of what I want to be. You can start being sorry for yourself. You need to start living in the truthfulness of who you aspire yourself to be. Feeling sorry for yourself is nothing that is ever going to do for you. Life is not for the weak. Life is for people that are ready to fight life and be tough with it. You know, it's not a place that you sail through. But you cannot handcuff yourself and put yourself in a prison of feeling sorry for yourself. There are people, I'm not saying that you are less of this and less of that, but there are people who you actually look at and then you just feel like, oh, tears are rolling down. I was watching a video on TikTok. And that video on TikTok, I don't know what it's called. I don't know if they do it in England. I don't know if they do it there. But, you know, I'm not very knowledgeable about this. And I always say that knowledge is power. Once you learn something, sometimes it's hard to unlearn it. I watched this video and it was called The Walk or something. So apparently from what I gathered from the comments is that when someone passes away and they have donated their organs somewhere else, they do that walk and to wherever they're going. Correct me if you're watching this video and where this is from. Please let me know. And I saw this young girl. I think she was in her early 20s. She had given birth and she was doing this walk. She was literally on the bed. She was already gone. She was already dead. And she had her baby that she had given birth. I think she died while giving birth. She literally, the baby was literally next to her and she was going through the walk. There were people through the corridor crying. Even the nurses that were pulling that bed, they were crying. I'm telling you, that video damaged me at that very point. My brain went weak. My body was working, but my brain was so weak. Just watching that video, I froze. Like, I was just like, I froze. Yeah? There are people who, in order to give life, must lose their own life. Must lose their own life. I felt so bad watching that and I'm like, oh my God, I still want to give birth. I want to have children, you know, even after watching that. But there are people who end up not living after giving birth. You know, there is pain that you look at it and you're like, I am powerless. I am completely powerless. You can't feel sorry for yourself because you don't look beautiful like someone else. You can't start feeling sorry for yourself because you don't have that amount of money that you're seeing people flaunting around. You can't feel sorry for yourself because you're not living in a big massive house. You can't feel sorry for yourself because you're not in that friendship group. You have got your brain, your skin, your legs, your mouth, your ears, everything. Yeah? What if I said to you that you've got arm privilege, someone else doesn't have one? You've got leg privilege, someone else doesn't have that. You've got face privilege. Some people have skin that is tearing apart, peeling every single day. You have got that privilege. So if I'm to say to you that you have got that privilege, how are you going to feel about it? You need to turn the things that you think are not good about yourself and turn them into something very beautiful. Your strength is you having the mind of a person full of strength. People in this world don't care as much as you think that they do care. Everyone is in here for themselves. When anything happens, everyone will run away. Right now, if you're in this situation and let's say something happens or whatever drops down, whatever happens, you'll see everyone running in all directions that they want to run to, wherever they want to go to, just to save themselves. Then the questions will come, what happened to other people? They come fast. They come fast in every single thing. Feeling sorry for yourself, feeling like I don't have this, dwelling and feeling sad about yourself is not going to move anything in your life. Feeling sorry for yourself, sorry for your situation, sorry for everything is not going to move any mountain in your life. It's not going to move anything. The more you dwell in it, the more it controls you. The more you think about it, the more it takes over your life. You know, you feel so sorry for yourself that you have forgotten the kind of person that you are. You know, you've forgotten what kind of person you have become or you are yet to become. You will never ever see your potential. You'll never ever get to the point of your life where you see your potential, you fully live to your full potential because you have limited yourself on how you feel sorry for yourself. You have pity for yourself. You've pitied your own self. Nobody else but you have pitied your own self. You can't expect to get to that milestone in your life and you pity yourself. I sit down here and I talk to you and I explain to you and I tell you all these kind of things in way to live, in how to be, and you might be like, oh my God, she's got all this, she's got all that together. No, I'm an immigrant. I came to this country. My mom, she's an immigrant. She worked so hard, day in, day out to bring us in this country. Like, she slept on floors. She did so many things. She cleaned. She did all awkward jobs. We had a good education back home. She educated all of us, have a good education. She even brought us here. She bought our house. She did all those kind of things. But through that whole journey of everything that she had to do was a lot. The days when she came, she had to walk maybe to go to a workplace. Or amount of days whereby she had to literally not have any food, but make sure that she's sending us food back home, The amount of things that she had to go through, working, in different places, in different, environments where people that she used to call friends literally used her and did all those kind of things, but the pain that she was feeling right now was lesser than what she wanted to achieve, where she saw herself, and the greatness of what she wanted to do was literally greater than the feeling that she was feeling. The time where she had every reason to feel sorry for herself, to stop, to come back home, to be with her children, to be with her husband, and live just that kind of life, because it was not easy. Think about those days coming here as someone who is black and living in this country, how much things that you have to go through every single day just for her to survive. We were living a privileged life back home, and we were in the best schools. I'm telling you, we were having the best life. We did not know what she was going through. We were just expecting to go to school the next day, the term after, and the term after. We did not know that. But if she had felt sorry for herself, right now, I would not be speaking to you. Right now, it wouldn't be a privilege for me to even speak here in the camera. If she had felt sorry for her situation and her life at that very moment, right now, I wouldn't be living in this country and even having these opportunities to do all these things that I do. I wouldn't have that. You sometimes can use that, feeling sorry for yourself to limit you from the greatness that you have for your life. The destiny for your life is great. The vision for your life is great. But you yourself have decided to go against that and start feeling sorry for yourself. Opportunities have been presented to you. Things have come to you. But because you feel sorry for yourself, you now forget about the greatness of who you are and the kind of person that you are. So feeling sorry for yourself is not something that is ever going to take you anywhere. It's nothing that is going to push you in your life. It's just going to make you feel stuck. As much as you can say, this person made me feel, my family said this, my family said that, at the end of the day, it also comes down to you. What are you allowing? What are you allowing these people to say in your life to allow you to feel that way about yourself? Why should you be in a situation whereby you should allow those people to make you feel that way? I know not everyone has the same mind, the same knowledge, the same way of doing things, but you have to create it. You have to make it the way you have to make it. You have to make a decision for your own self, for your own life right now, rather than just feeling sorry for yourself. You don't want to do certain things because you think they are beneath you, they are below you, so you feel sorry for yourself that, oh my God, I cannot even do those kind of things. So you know what? You're just going to sit down there and feel sorry for yourself. There is someone that I met a long time ago, and I remember he came here and he said, oh, my brother said to me, I can't have an education here, it's the end, I just have to do normal jobs and live like this. 21-year-old, this is what he was thinking. I say to him, sorry, what did you say? I'm going to prove your brother wrong, and I'm going to show you yourself that you can actually have an education in this country without thinking about anything else. Right now, that person is not my friend anymore. We're not in contact anymore, but right now he's in an education of doing something in their own life, that I said, you know what, you can do it. Through the help that I did, and it's nothing to do with bragging, it's nothing to do with anything, but it's just to give you an example that when you allow people to do things in your life, you start feeling sorry for yourself and start holding yourself onto that thing like it's a Bible. Anything that anyone says to you, you need to go and do research on it. You sometimes feel like you're not privileged in that way. What about if you look at the other people who feel the same way, that they're not privileged in that same way? I watch Paralympics, and when I watch Paralympics, I'm just like, if it were me, I would be in my bed. I wouldn't be even on TV trying to play that sport when I have those body parts missing. Because in order for me to survive, I need to have all those body parts, all of them intact. But I'm watching Paralympics and I'm seeing how much training, how much hard work they have to go through. They have to go through their mental, state, their physical state, and do all those kind of things and still compete on a national level, on, international level, and all those kind of things, or on a local level. Every single way they're still doing that. And I'm sitting here and I'm feeling sorry for myself. What am I feeling sorry about myself? What has the world not given me? What has the universe not given me for me to start feeling sorry for myself? How can I start pitying myself? How can you start pitying yourself when the world and the universe keeps giving you things? When life gets hard, don't say, why me, Lord, why me? Just say, try me. Try me. When you start using that mentality, it looks crazy, but when you start using those words and start, allowing them to move around in your life, you're going to understand that so many things will start going away. You can repel the energy around your own self, but it only starts with you. There is nothing that I can say in this video that is going to change you right now unless you make the decision to change right now. So stop feeling sorry for yourself and start living in that kind of life that you want to live. Stop feeling shy about the kind of power that you have. You have demeaned yourself so much because you're this powerful person, you're outspoken, you're loud, you speak, you do this and that, and now you're feeling sorry for yourself because you're scared of what people are going to say to you, and you start feeling sorry of your own self. You start feeling sorry of how you look, how you be, whatever you eat, your condition, your situation. There are teens out there that feel so sorry for themselves. They're embarrassed to talk about where they live. They're embarrassed to mention who their parents are. They're embarrassed to do all these kind of things because they feel so sorry for themselves. Every single time you start feeling sorry for yourself, rethink again. Ask yourself, why am I feeling sorry for myself? Ask yourself, why am I feeling this way? Because for everything that you're feeling, for anything that triggers you, for anything that makes you feel the same kind of way, there is an emotion behind it. You need to come to terms with that emotion. You need to speak it out and say, why has this triggered me? Why am I feeling sorry for myself? What is going on? Because let me tell you something, you're just underestimating your power. You're just, So anyways, thank you so much for watching this video. I hope it makes you realize that, you shouldn't feel sorry for yourself, but live in luckiness. Live as a lucky person. Say, I am lucky to have this. I am lucky to get this. I'm lucky to be this. I'm lucky to see this. I'm lucky to witness this. Start living in luck rather than in despair, rather than in sorriness, rather than in pityness. Start living in luck, because that is what is going to help you. Anyways, I hope you've subscribed, and I hope to see you again on another video. Thank you so much for watching this video. Remember this. If the world throws stones at you, don't say, why me? Just say to them, try me. Because I'm ready. Okay? Bye.